Welcome back. I'm hoping that you have installed the Orcad software. Now let's get started with our very first project in Pspice. First of all, search Capture CIS Lite, where we'll be doing our project. Also make a folder for the projects and another one inside for the first project. Everything is set now. Open the Capture CIS Lite. Give it some time to load. So here it opened. Now click onto the new project. Give it a name. And select its location. Click OK. Then select a blank project. And hit OK. It will be loading again. Here we are going to make the circuit diagram. You can make more space like this. Here we have some tools. We'll be covering them when they will be needed. And the menu at the top. Some more tools. Everyone has their names. So for making the circuit we need parts like voltage source, resistors, capacitors. So go to the place at the top menu and select part. Click on it or simply press P on the keyboard. The place parts section is here now. Now in order to select parts we need to connect with libraries that contains them. So click on Add Library. Select the one with name Analog. Look, we have got a capacitor, resistance and inductor. Now again add a library with name source that contains voltage and current source. Now we can use the sources to type VDC for DC voltage. Similarly VAC for AC voltage source, R for resistance, C for capacitor, L for inductor. We can drop more than one parts at a time, so drop as many as you want and press escape key to end mode or click the arrow button. You can also change orientation of parts by right click and rotate. Now let's get started by a simple circuit that contains a DC voltage source and resistance. So enter VDC and drop the source. Now to make connections we need wires. So these can be used to make connections between parts. So let's choose a wire. Place it on one end of the source and drop it wherever you want by left click. To break the continuity, click the arrow or press escape key. You can delete parts by selecting them and pressing delete on keyboard. We can also move these parameters, and these can be renamed too by double-click. Their colors can also be changed. Oops, yellow is not visible properly. Changing it again. Now same procedure for changing the values. For example, let us take a 220 volts DC source. In resistance, K represents kilo means 1000, and so when K is 1000 ohms. Let us take 100 ohms for this time. Okay. Now let us move towards measurements. Go to Pspice in top menu and create a new simulation profile. Name it anything. This will pop up a new window with simulation settings. We are in Analysis tab right now. Choose bias point. Click Apply and then OK. Now run by going to Pspice and selecting Run or simply pressing F11. Our simulation not works properly and an error message will appear because we need to put at least one ground node or zero potential. Also a window will appear with schematic as name. That is for simulation results and graphs. But in this project we are not plotting any graphs, so you can minimize it. We'll use it in upcoming videos. We can find ground from here and connect it to the circuit. Now try to run the simulation by Run or F11. And then the result will be displayed. If not, then toggle these display buttons. We can move these measurements by click and drag, so as to make the diagram look more neat. We can also toggle the results to be displayed. Okay, that's it. Now we'll solve another problem. First of all, pause the video and give it a try. Okay, let's head to the solution. First select this all and delete it. Drop our resistors. Now right-click on it to rotate it. Click Rotate. Now select DC voltage source. Now change their values. now make connections using wires. Be careful while making connections, because if you did it like this, then it will count as zero resistance. Now take the ground. Okay, now create a new simulation. Name it. Select bias point and apply it. And then run it. So we have got the measures. Arrange them. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.